Hello and welcome to another free-to-play video. In this one we're doing the Hunchback 2C. Now, this one's interesting. We're going to look at it in the mech lab here, and previously, for the last couple mechs, I've been saying, hey, if you have an XL engine, you have to worry about your side torso getting taken off. However, this one you don't have to. This is a Clan XL engine, and that means that you can actually lose one of your side torsos and still stay alive. You have to lose either both your sides or your center in order to perish. So, what does this mech have? It's got two Ultra 10s. These are autocannon 10s that have the ability to double tap and fire twice, putting out some really good DPS. Go along with that, we've got a couple of ER medium lasers that have longer range firepower, and a jump jet so we can move around the battlefield just that much easier. And it's only a single jump jet, so it's not like we're going to be leaping any tall buildings, but we're going to be able to get over some rocks and maybe assist us getting up some hills that would be impassable without that single jump jet. And yeah, let's see how this Hunchback 2C does on the battlefield. And for our first match here, we're on Escort, and I think this is the first time we've had an Escort match on this free-to-play. It's not as voted for as the other game modes, but I like it. I really enjoy the Escort. It really pushes the game to be played differently. So, what does this mean? Well, we are on the attacking forces, so the opponents have a VIP Atlas that is going to march through the map. And our only goal is to destroy it. How we're going to do that is, of course, we're going to shoot at it, but the enemies also have some benefits. They have those things, turrets. They're scattered across the map. Also, they have these flags, these capture points. What they do is they give them targeting data. So if I get to that capture point there, I'll be able to capture it, and then we will get targeting data for that sector. It's an extremely useful piece of equipment. So we're going to march out very quickly to it. We're going to neutralize this point. And then we're going to capture it. And now it is going to give us targeting information in the nearby area and also give us ECM coverage. Now this is really good. These lights here are moving forward and they're capturing this one here. This specific one is a very, very important one through the Forest Colony Escort mission. If we take a peek at it, where it is right out there in the open. If an opposing force wants to take that back, they have to stand right there and we could just shoot at them. But also, for our forces, if we want to take it, we have to stand in the open as well. So the fact that those lights rushed forward and grabbed it before the opposing forces were in position is extremely useful. But now, our team is marching forward here. We need to find the VIP. Oh, we got an opponent in our rear.
Acquired.
Got a locust back there.
Affirmative. Target spotted.
And the locust may be the lead of the forces. They may be coming through that route there. So let's just hold here. I wouldn't do what these guys are doing and push in, but we can try to get a little bit of damage on this locust. It's so hard to shoot these guys. They're so wiggly. Hopefully this guy's going to go down here. There goes one of his machine guns. And, oh, standing still like that allows me to get some good 10 rounds in. But he is going to go down here real quick. You just take off one of his legs. Come on. His leg's super low. Just take it off. There you go. And then you finish it. Let's move on. We've taken out one of the opponents. We're going to get back to our team here. Where are we going here?
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
There he is. VIP Atlas. The DDC. Now, the VIP just doesn't stop moving forward, so if he's coming to us, we can actually just let him walk into our team, and we'll be able to take some shots at him. We're just going to take a little peek here. He's right at the other side. And we'll just start shooting him. But there's a locust here. And you know how much I hate locusts. So we're going to try to take some shots on him. Oh. Don't stop up, Mr. Locust. I got a real good hit on his back. Hopefully that, my allies there clean up that Locust as I need to put my attention towards this Kodiak. Kodiak. Or, the VIP is just dead. Good work. I didn't realize the VIP was that low. We just melted through him. That's the thing. When you're defending the VIP, you just have to move with it and flank out in front of it. But they didn't, and they allowed the VIP to just walk into our forces and die. Well, that was interesting. I had 64 team damage. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh no, it's 64 C-bills minus. I only did 3 team damage. But yeah, it's an interesting game mode, and you have to play it differently. Which they didn't. They let the VIP walk ahead and lose. Let's try another match and see how that goes. And for this next match, we're dropping into Mining Collective Conquest. We're going to capture those conquest points and get all those resources points and all the things. Now, this map has a very interesting meta that we have to do. And what it means is that I need to go directly to the center and ignore Gamma. Kappa is a death trap, and hopefully our assaults will realize this. Because what happens is this team tends to rotate right, and this team tends to rotate right just because of habit. However, that leaves our assaults at Kappa, which are then eaten by the forces on the right, going from Sigma to Kappa. Basically, we lose our assault lance unless we act on it. So, we have to get to the center immediately and start giving them firepower to do that. And, yeah, hopefully we survive. As if I'm on the other team, I always have a... Oh, we're on this side. We can, easily win a fight or something like that if we take out that Kappa group. We took out that UAV, that Viper who's jumping around. We need to immediately head over to Kappa, otherwise we are going to lose those guys. Just from my experience, because all their assaults are over there. We need to give our assault mechs cover, so we're going to plunk ourselves right here, and we should be able to provide some good fire support. Get some good hits on this guy trying to come up and fight us here in Delta 4. Wait for our auto cannons to unjam. Good, ready to fire again. Put another good hit and get back into cover. This is what we're going to do. Now, trying to fake a peek, get them to fire their weapons, then we'll really peek. And he's taking out my arm. I do not care about my arm. My arm is not necessary to me. We're trying to take out that back torso. Excellent. Took off 3 of his weapons. And we lost that arm there, but that's okay. We've got people all over the place. We're going to dive off here towards our assault mechs. We won't survive up there for very long, as we have opponents surrounding us. So we dive down here into cover. Ooh, this is intense. Oh, here comes another guy, and we catch another assault mech in the back torso. Trying to go for that side torso. He's probably an XL engine. Yes, he is, and I shut down for it. But I got the kill. Really doesn't matter that I'm dead. I've shut down. I killed the opponent. That is all that really matters. And the Shadow Cat here is trying to get away, but he's going to get eaten up by our guys. We're back into heat vision because we can barely see. That Shadow Cat there needs to go down. Now we can lose one of our torsos here. We're probably going to lose our left. We just did. Now what happens is we lose some of our heat efficiency, and we lose some of our top speed, but we stay alive. It's so worth it compared to the Inner Sphere XL engines where you would perish. What we're going to do is we're going to hop down this little hole here, and we're going to come out of nowhere to this little Shadow Cat, and he's not going to be able to handle us. Come on, little Shadow Cat. Gotcha. Excellent. Now, we're losing a lot of people, but we had points. They're capturing them back, but we had points. So that was good. Now, I am fairly low in health, fairly low in firepower, considering I've lost one of my main cannons. And the opponents are capturing back basically everything. This is not a good situation. Unfortunately, it looks like our initial positioning was screwed up. Got that other guy's... Did I get his other side torso? Is he stripped now? He might be. Yeah, he's not firing back at me. Excellent. He's stripped. He's basically dead. And we can prevent prevent here Theta from going down. Now, if we want to, we can just farm up this guy as he tries to drop some artillery on me. Just because he can. So we're preventing the capture from Theta. Also, there's another opponent coming in. Try to get that Viper. He's more of a threat considering this guy is stripped. But we're just holding this point, well, more or less stopping him from getting the point. As we are up on points. We're really up on points. But we're really low on mechs. So if we could just hold points for as long as possible, this is good. This guy slowly going down here. Ever so slowly. And this guy should take him out here in a second. Excellent, and we can start to capture Theta. And then, after Theta's down, we need to skedaddle. We need to run. I'm going to head to Epsilon. They're capturing it right now, but I'm going to try to hick around the backside to Epsilon. Hopefully get into position where we can take the point after they move on. That guy spotted me. This ECM Mislinks might be our only savior, as he'll be the only one to be able to move around and stay stealthy. That Viper jumped down. Hopefully he didn't see me. And hopefully I can move around here. And it doesn't look good for us. We only have 3 mechs left. Maybe a good idea just to stay with my Mislinks here. Try to help him take down some mechs like this Viper. Because I don't think this Mislinks is going to be able to do it himself. So hopefully this Viper is going to get distracted fighting this guy. Not going to be able to come up here and do some damage to him. But we're not going to be able to do it. We got taken out as they just had too many guys. And unfortunately, we're all going to die. And we got our last mech here. Is a Pirate's Bane, who is... The fact that they've 5-capped us, there's basically no way to come back from this. So it is a good game to our opponents. And we'll just see how long this Pirate's Bane takes to go down here. As they're getting 5 points a second. And is he just going to go hide in a corner? Maybe. We shall see. Where are you going, Mr. Pirate's Bane? Go capture a point for us. But yeah, that's happens sometimes in Conquest. You just run out of mechs, and unfortunately you can't capture the points back. This is actually why I really enjoy the Conquest in faction play, because it is the exact same system as this, but with respawns. So you're able to push in, capture the points, and then who cares if you lose your mechs, because you have the points and you're going to respawn in a few seconds. So
leg critical damage.
You know, you can go out and you can get those points and then respawn, reinforce them, and flip them back. And it's more tactical, more about capturing and securing points. But as it is now, they have passed us in terms of our total value. So all of our sacrifices at the beginning to get those points, it has been negated. So is this guy just gonna run around possibly? Come on. Just run straight into the... Oh, he's just going to shut down in a corner. Come on. Run straight into the opponents and go out fighting. And it's over. He made the courageous attempt there at the end. And that was the best that could happen. Let's take a look at the end game here. We did 896 damage with this mech. Easily going to be top on the team. I love the Hunchback 2C. You can just constantly spit out damage. But we did get a conquest bonus. So every point that you gather, you get extra money. So even if we didn't win the game, we still got an extra 41,000 Z-bills out of that. Which actually makes Conquest one of the highest paying game modes out there. Very nice. Let's get in another match. And for this match, we're in River City Skirmish.
All systems
Now, River City is not a bad map for this mech. It's a short to mid-range, and I'm a mid-range mech, so that's perfect. Let us push forward. But unfortunately, it's nighttime. I hate making videos in nighttime maps, as it's just, you can't see shit, so I have to go into alternate view modes. And I typically like to use heat vision when I'm actually playing, because it makes the mechs shine and makes it really easy to have good contrast and pick out the enemy. But this looks like crap on YouTube videos, especially on phones. So night vision it is, so you guys can actually see something, even though it will limit my actual ability to play. Vision modes, how wonderful. What I sacrifice for the good of YouTube. But let's move forward here. River City is dominated by a certain feature in Gamma 6 called the Citadel. It is that building there that our Viper is jumping up on top of. And control of the Citadel means control of the entire southern portion of the map. And it's a good thing to have, although that Viper needs to get down. Getting cover from those LRMs. Good job. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to pressure the right side of the Citadel here. And see what we can do. Now, we're in an interesting position here, because if an opponent comes around this way, he's in my line of fire, but if too much is there, I have to retreat to cover. But my nearest cover is back and around that corner, a far way away. So this is an exposed cover position, if you know what I mean. If they push me, I'm exposed, but as long as they don't push me, I'm in cover. This is a very interesting concept. However, I can do the same thing to them. If I come around this corner, they're exposed in cover. And cheekily, you can shoot through these little holes here. Oh, but you can also get missiles to come in on you. We'll get back into cover here. Incoming missiles. Alright, Kodiak's coming on. Draining into him as fast as possible. Trying to go right through that CT. He's trying to get back into cover, but we can come forward and negate that ability of him to go back. And got an extra couple hits into him. Now we're right here. Like, our entire life is dependent on our allies holding position and providing us with support fire. Like, if our allies retreat, I'm dead. So I'm hoping that they're going to stay here. And that stalker's trying to poke out, but I see ya, and I'm just going to knock you down if you ever come out there. You want to fire your LRMs at me, you're going to have to come around that corner and stare at me for a duration, and I will put some damage into you during that time. Let's try to poke out here. Good thing about our weapon mounts is our ballistics and such are very, very high mounted. They're at the very top of our mech here. So, we are able to put out some good damage. Yes! We got another achievement that is assists with mediums, if I'm not mistaken. Now that's my favorite spot on this map. You get down from there. You can stand right up there and shoot down. And so I'm going to continue to check that, because I love to stand up there with like these kind of mechs, these high-mounted ballistic mechs, and just shoot down at people pressuring this corner. Exactly what I'm doing here. Got some hits on that Jenner. Oh, he's super low. That Jenner is an Intersphere one, so he's probably going to die to a side torso shot. That Jenner is side torso crit. And he'll go down here really soon. Excellent, he's down. Moving around the corner. Alright, the enemy's moved back. They're coming back us. They're around behind us. We're around behind. Flip it around. So what they've done is they've wrapped all the way around and come up behind us, but they have some guys up in the center here. Specifically, a Shadowcat, which I have absolutely no problems with pushing in. Take off his side torso with some targeted shots there. Push that guy over there. And push him out. Excellent. That Kodiak 3 is going to go down here. We're going to try to sneak the kill here. Just a little cheeky shot there. And take him out. We're doing quite well. Ow! Couple PPCs hit me. Damn it, Kanajashi. I got you, though. We took a nice hit there, but allies are distracting. We should be able to move out
New target
and get some
acquired.
shots in as people are retreating. Gotta do that little salutations there.
New target acquired.
Wait for my ally to clear the firing lanes and then put some good hits in, and that guy goes down. A2, just push in and kill him.
Target acquired.
We're just gonna dive in because there's not that many opponents left.
New target acquired.
And they're getting overwhelmed by our numbers.
Target destroyed.
And that's it. Good game to our opponents. We had this match that didn't last very long. What is this, like 6-minute match? 5.5 minutes? 5.5-minute match. And we had the escort match, which didn't last long. So let's do one more. Let's do 4 for this episode. We got 209,000 C-bills, 533 damage with 2 kills, 7 assists. And that position there was strong. Allowed us to do top 3 damage on our team. But it entirely revolved around our allies holding that line for us, and they did, and they came through for us. So nice. Let's do one more match with the Hunchback 2C.
Weapons online.
And for the last match of this video, we are on Viridian Bog. This is a pretty good short-range to mid-range map. So again, it's a good place for our Hunchback 2C to work with. Oh man, this place just exudes atmosphere in my opinion. Just this foggy, bleak bog with all the moss and lichens and everything growing from the trees. Beautiful. But we've got great big stompy mechs. Let's go kill some things. Moving forward here. This one's going to be interesting. Night vision doesn't really work on this map because it's too bright. And heat vision works, but it's probably going to be too dark. So I'm going to have to struggle through trying to see things through the smoke and the haze. It's recording a video, man. Let's go forward. We're going to take the center high point here as fast as we can. Just using that jump jet to get us up this hill a tiny bit faster. And we're going to get in a position, holding here, up top, ready to go. Wait for our team to catch up to us. And now they've caught up to us a little bit. We have a Kodiak beside us, which always makes me more confident.
Target
We're going to
acquired.
pop forward a little bit. Let's see. Did I see somebody there?
Target
Yes.
acquired.
Get some hits out. Mad Dog with Serms. Okay. We shall let the Kodiak work. We want to always stay back from stay back from your allies when they're trying to reverse. Because the absolute worst thing you can do as an ally is get out in front of your other allies and block their ability to retreat. And oh, I did some good hits on that adder. So you see, these guys, perfect. They allowed me to have a line here. Be able to move back along the right at the side.
New target
Allowed me to retreat.
acquired.
They're leaving space for everybody. This is perfect. I wish every single pug that I ran into did these sort of things. But man, all those lerms. They seem pretty lerm heavy. We may just be able to just ball up and push into F5 and take them.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Let's do that. You know, screw it. I'm just going to slide down the hill here. Get into position. This is a pretty aggressive move I just made. But I feel confident in my abilities. I am going to switch to heat here because that way I can actually see this person that was under ECM there.
Heat level critical.
And that allows me to put that damage out, which I wouldn't have been able to see him before. There's a benefit of having the heat vision, so I'll try to use it sparingly
New target
when it
acquired.
works. Because I wouldn't even be able to see this atlas normally.
Heat level critical.
Ah!
Override engaged.
Heat skill.
Override shut down.
That extra heat.
New target.
It's painful.
acquired.
But they are lerming our guys quite a lot.
Heat level critical. New
What we
target
really need to
acquired.
do is form up and move on them. A lot of these long-range missile guys would just get absolutely trounced by our short range if we pushed in. Unfortunately, what we're doing is we're bleeding armor just by staying back.
New target acquired.
Can I sneak through there? Oh, yes, I can do a sneaky shot through there. I say I didn't want to use heat vision, but I need to here. I can't see. Oh, hello.
Heat level critical. New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Ow. Okay, somebody's moving in.
Warning incoming.
We're probably going to get dead here from this Jade Kite. Unfortunately.
Damage.
Yeah. I'm getting all tangled up on the walls here. This Jade Kite's going to walk us in, and we're going to have LRMs coming in on us. Or this Jade Kite's going to let us get away. That is the possibility. How did we get away from that Jade Kite? He so should have just killed us.
Heat level
But
critical.
he didn't for some reason.
Right torso critical damage.
But I need to get out of here. Oh god. Retreat. Retreat as fast as physically possible. Well, we're going to lose this so much. Oh, we could have pushed in and gotten this, but we're going to lose it.
Destroyed. Target
Just the
acquired.
lack of aggression.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Yeah, we're just going to try to take out these guys before we go down.
Heat level critical.
Took out one of his side torsos. Took out his other side torsos. He's basically dead.
New target acquired.
We're so hot we can hardly shoot any of our weapons.
Warning incoming missile.
And that's it. We're going to get lurmed to death. So we shall charge forward.
Warning incoming missile. Heat level critical.
I'll rather die by Rowdy Wolf as I know him. So, killed by a friend. So that's good. And unfortunately, we could have won that match. From looking at their composition, they had a lot of LRM mechs. We had a lot of mechs that could have just walked in and killed them. And we just needed aggression. We just needed people to ball up and push forward. And we would have taken them out. Let's see what this Ebon Jaguar can do with his Ultra 20 and ER large lasers. He needs to lead some more with his weaponry there. But he's one of the last two. Let's see who the other guy... Oh, never mind. The other guy has died, so this is the last one, the 7 Jag. He predicted that the guy was going to come around his left side, and is he? Let's see, where is that Stormcrow? Well, yep. But you can't win every single match. And this guy is going to move in. There's a UAV in the sky, so he's being spotted. They know where he is.
Target acquired.
And they're just going to encircle him.
Critical damage.
And they're going to SRM him to death. Somebody's in the back. Nope, it will go up. I don't do that. Well, yeah, I keep all my matches in here. Lose or win or just horridness. The only ones I don't keep is if I crash halfway through and stuff like that. But that's going to be it for this episode. We managed to do 122,000 C-bills. Did 814 damage, which is the top on the team. Oh, yes. And, yeah. It was a good fight, even though we failed, so I'm happy. As long as it's a good fight, I enjoy it. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and good hunting.